You know, it's often out of worry or concern that new ideas, even life-saving ideas, are created. That's the case with my next guest. Worried about her husband's habit of chewing tobacco while he enjoyed the outdoors, Pam Schmitt set out to make a tobacco and nicotine-free dip. And guess what? She did it. And her product, Schmitty's Herbal Snuff, was born, and she is now on a one-woman crusade to get people off that regular stuff. Thank you for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
So let's start at the beginning. Why were you so concerned?
Well, smokeless tobacco products have a lot of chemicals, and I just, I didn't want my husband to, to be using a product that was very unhealthy for him. You know, it can cause cardiovascular issues and tooth loss. Lots of, cancer, different types of cancers. Yeah. So
you said, I want to keep my man around,
That's
so let me get creative.
Yes.
So this is the chew you developed. Tell me all about it.
Yeah, so we have 3 different lines. We have Herbal Snuff, which is our loose products.
Okay.
And then we have pouches, and then we have energy pouches.
Energy pouches. Okay, yeah. Is that like the most kind of akin to getting a nicotine buzz from the energy pouches?
Yes, yeah, it's very similar.
Okay, and how is that? What do you use in there instead of nicotine?
So it's caffeine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the caffeine, there's 60 milligrams in each pouch of caffeine, so it's a big boost.
You're gonna get it then.
That's right.
So can I smell, because you've got the traditional, right? So this is the traditional, and
yeah, that's the original.
There is a certain smell that, I'm afraid I'm gonna get okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then so how long did it take you to develop this?
It took me a couple years.
Yeah?
And I actually did it in my Instant Pot in my kitchen.
No, you did not.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So,
just taking different herbs and...
Yeah. Well, I started with coffee, and that just, the texture wasn't right.
Right.
It did not mimic, the traditional moist snuff tobacco products.
Yeah.
And so I switched to tea.
Okay.
And it was a process. It took a long time, and I went. My husband was the guinea pig.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he was like, nope, that's not working.
Yeah. So I'll never forget. One night he came home from work, and he said, "Oh, it just needs a little more kick." And so I gave him a kick, some cayenne pepper in there, and poor guy had heartburn for days.
No. Oh my gosh, bless his heart for doing that.
Yeah, so no cayenne pepper in there. So
well, for all the other people who have been enjoying it. So what has the response been like, by the way, from Copenhagen Skull Dippers?
Yeah, they love it. They if you have an individual that has an interest in cessation and getting off their traditional tobacco products, they love it. Because it's very, very close to the real thing, and it truly mimics the same taste, texture, and feel. And
wow. I mean, you got to be one of the only people doing this. Like, I can't believe it's taken this long to come up with something.
Yeah, there's a couple other alternatives on the market, but ours truly is the closest to the real thing.
And it's not like, people who stop smoking, then they start vaping. I mean, there's still that problem. This is, I stopped dipping, and now I'm got herbal. It can't hurt you.
No, it's all, food grade ingredients, and, tea is actually good for you. It's lots of antioxidants. You go
that one step further.
Yeah.
And there's no chemicals and...
No chemicals.
I'm sorry. I'm just amazed at all this. What has been the response? Much like mine, just amazement?
Yeah. Well, we have a lot of repeat customers, and, we're growing, and we're rolling out in Southern California with 7-Eleven. And
oh, good.
So, yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on, and we're super excited to get it national.
Good for you. Okay. I can say I knew her when. Pam, I have to say, this has got to be really rewarding. This is kind of a life-saving thing you're doing here. Tell us about how rewarding that must feel.
It's very rewarding. I get customer emails all the time thanking me so much for, producing a product that they got them off, their Copenhagen or Skull or Grizzly products. So, they've... our products are really great. And
tobacco users and wives alike, I'm sure.
Exactly, that's right. Wives and girlfriends and partners, all they all don't like their significant other dipping.
No, who wants to kiss that?
Right.
I might kiss somebody with tea in their mouth. I'm okay with that. Yeah. What is in the future for Schmitty's?
Well, we're rolling out, like I said, in 7-Eleven in California. We just got in with a big distributor, McLean. They're the largest in the U.S. So we're planning on rolling out nationally and internationally.
All right. Well, good for you. This is really impressive. Thank you for sharing your product with us and again, for helping people live a little bit healthier.
Well, thanks so much for having me.
Thank you, Pam.